Sorcery is the biggest exit scam on Roblox to date, or at least from what I know. And it's really clear. Like, they're not even trying to hide it at this point. Yeah. Let me just show you. So here we are on their Discord, and something clear you can straight off the bat see is that there is no general. They used to have a general here, but they just got rid of it. In fact, they actually closed every single channel, and then they restricted it and then said it'll come back when the game's released. So now there's just no general, so people can't even talk about the game anymore, at least not on the Discord server. So that's crazy. But let's just get into the game. So first message, they're just asking for playtesters. Compensation, we would choose 300 players instead of 100. This is normal, getting playtesters is fine. The game will first undergo a playtesting phase before it's fully released again. That's normal. Alright. If you don't want to become a playtester, then don't. Blah 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 blah. If you do buy it, you get to play in 2 weeks for the sake of playtesting. It's just playtesting, right? Blah blah blah. Won't mean closed. If you get to into a big group, that's just all that. Afterwards, alright, here we go. On 12/26, which is America stuff, the playtesters will get to playtest the game and look for bugs. Instead of this phase lasting a month, it will last for a few days until I fix every known issue. Wait, hold up. Every known issue playtesters find. I decided to make this change because playtesters are getting to play for 1 month, and then the game is getting delayed for wave 1s would be unnecessary. Alright. A little bit scummy, but Afterwards, the game will be open for wave 1s, as they can report bugs and whatnot, and well, since they've paid to playtest the game. Keep in mind, wave 1's paid to playtest the game, right? They have paid to playtest it. In the future, playtesters will get to test more and more updates privately, and they will be given codes which can only redeem to them as a reward. Having this, wave 1s will get to play the game after playtesting later the month, sorry, next year. Alright? Sorry if next year/month. Keep this in mind. I think I delayed to January 1st because it got holiday break and I had exams to study for. That's normal, people are angry. The SORCERY literally mocking his own game. And this is what let's just talk about it, bro. Starting from today, the game enters the playtesting. The game will be open for playtesters to play, with new content being published every day. Most content is made but not implemented, due to not being polished and bug tested. Contains such as boss fights and new curse endings. Keep this in mind. Most content is made but not implemented. They seem to do that a lot with a lot of their content. A lot of the content is made, quotation marks, but not implemented because it's not polished and bug tested. This is basically just their fancy way of saying we haven't made any content, right? We haven't made any content. They seem to do this a lot, right? They show little sneaks of this little content, but it's not in the game yet because it's not polished, blah, blah, blah. They haven't added a single thing, I'm pretty sure, since the thing. I don't know. I'm not a PlayStation. I'm not a Wave 1. I have not paid for this game. But from my knowledge, I don't think they've added a single thing since when everybody else could play it. Now, here's where it really gets crazy. To speed things up, blah, 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 is going to be working on the game once again, expecting him to be ready for playtests in a few days. This guy is the guy that was just, I'm pretty sure he was the owner of the game. But this is just a new account to avoid some drama or something. So literally, it's just the same guy who didn't really do much working on it again. So, here we go. If you work for blah, 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 T1 profile, skip over it. It's amazing. Nobody cares. Right? That's all normal. That's all normal. Job stuff. Okay. Here's the big kicker, though. Listen to this. Open the game to wave 1s. Remember, wave 1s paid to play the game. They paid like £5. I don't know, something like that. £5-10. They opened it to wave 1. Keep in mind the time too. 4:20. Tuesday, 14th of January, 2025. 4:20 a.m. Go have fun. Game already fell off. True. It's been 30 seconds. Sorry, guys. Use a code. count the game as still in the playtester phase. I thought it would make more sense to open it to wave 1 since they are literally playtesters. Full release when the game will open for 400. This game isn't even going to be free. But I'm pretty sure they said it would be free after all this. But hey, don't quote me no more. Actual playtesters will get compensation. Your job is... Hold on. Let me just... Deal with the... Hold on. This is the big kicker though. This is the natural big kicker. Deal with the data wipe. It doesn't even take a day to make your build, and it's the last data wipe. Keep in mind, before this, they said they wouldn't do a data wipe on anybody. They said they wouldn't do a single data wipe on anybody. And now the wave ones who paid got data wiped, and then he's saying, deal with it. It doesn't even take a day. This is a horrible way. Like, this is a horrible way to deal with like an issue. Why would you even data wipe them in the first place? They paid for the game when you didn't even have to pay, but it's gonna be 400 anyway. It doesn't even take. That's just scummy as fuck. I'm sorry. Like, I had to say it is the most scummy thing I've seen in my entire life, bro. And then him just pushing it off as, oh, it doesn't even take a day to max your build, and it's the last data wipe. Shut up, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Grim, if that, I don't care. Shut up, bro. And then heavenly restriction, blah, blah, blah. It will get a rework. No, it's not. Let's be real. It's not going to get a rewrote. Then it's in the actual game. Here is something that's crazy. Playtesting phase is over. Now we know all occurring bugs and issues in 2 hours. They know all occurring bugs and issues. Heavy lack of progression content, lack of curse techniques and curse skills when they said they'd be making new ones. The game will reopen for wave 1s very soon. So this game opened to wave 1s who paid at 420 and closed to everybody 2 hours after that, bro. Again, just in case you forgot, wave 1s paid to play this game. 2 hours. That's all they got was 2 hours. They thought they should have like a couple of days at least, correct? And all of a sudden they know all occurring bugs and issues in 2 hours? No. No. For a game that's meant to be big with a lot of content, it shouldn't take 2 hours to find all occurring bugs and issues, bro. Some, sure. Most, that's a stretch, but all? No. No, 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 no. That's just dumb. No. I'm pretty sure the only reason they made it accessible for 2 hours is because they didn't want people to see the lack of content they added, bro. Just think about it. First, they data wipe everybody, so nobody's endgame anymore. And then they only make it playable for 2 hours. Nobody's gonna get to endgame in 2 hours, no matter who you are. They didn't add any new content. Or at least they added minimal content. Anyway, this time I aim to finish the progression completely and make all missing curse ending skills as well as add Conquest Clan Wars. The game is savable. Just give it time. Sure, it's delayed, but it's not an exit scam. If you have to reaffirm people that your game is not an exit scam, then you're doing something wrong. If you have to reaffirm people who paid that this game is not an exit scam, you're doing something horribly scummy and wrong. You made the game playable for people who paid and applied for 2 hours and said that you got all occurring bugs because you didn't add enough content and you didn't want them to see. Let's look at some other stuff. Don't even get me started on this, man. Updates. No updates. None. Not a single one. I don't know when this was made. It says new. I don't really care when it was made, but no updates at all. None. Zero. Let's just go on to sneaks. Let's go to the beginning. First sneak. 16th of December. What is it? Skip on it. It's ranked. The first sneak we ever got was a cutscene for ranked. A cutscene is a sneak peek for ranked. Ranked already existed before this, keep in mind. I was thinking a few days since people think all this time the only thing I made was a ranked lobby. Which is probably true. But 2 days later, sends this. Phones. Phones, that's it. He sends a sneak of phones. Now, this menu's clean. The sound is hella annoying. Level 150, bounty hunter, blah 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 blah. No, because it's annoying. That's it. That's another. That's literally it. That's the other sneak. A phone. A phone. And then there's the last sneak peek. This was a month ago, 20th of December, and it's a veil. Now, this wouldn't be an issue. Let's just full screen real. This is the same city, the exact same city that was in the playable phase for everybody. This city hasn't changed at all. Nothing about this has changed. Not a single thing. The textures aren't different. The size isn't different. You could even see that outside the city, nothing has changed. It looks the exact same. Keep in mind, this is the 29th of December. This game was made playable months ago. I don't even remember when it was made playable, but it was a while ago. So just think about that. They haven't even changed the city a bit. In that long, and that was one of the main complaints too. The fact that the city sucked. There was nothing to do in it. It was basically just a glorified PvP base for the hideout. It sucked. And they haven't changed it even a bit. They even need to add it, they haven't even added a background or nothing. Nope, nothing. And then they try to justify that this game isn't an exit scam. Like, what? 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 Even people are talking about, yeah. People, like, everybody else is saying, yeah, this game sucks, bro. It's not coming back. That's also the worst. Like, look at all these videos. Everything new coming to the playtest. 2 hours. Or the PvP. Some new sorcery sneaks. The sorcery save. No. Meganita process. Nobody cares. Sorcery actually did it already. Nobody cares. This game is not going to be coming out at any point. Ever. Gameplay. Codes. Info. No. They made the game playable for 2 hours. And left it at that. And said they know all occurring bugs and issues? And remember, all this has happened, and then the full release is going to be costing 400 Robux. This game is the biggest exit scam I've seen in my entire life. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. I'll see you later. Peace.